Hello everybody and welcome to another Up and Down album review where we go through an album track by track and we give the good songs an up and the bad songs a down. Today we'll be looking at the new DJ Mustard album titled Perfect 10. Is the album a perfect 10? We're gonna find out here with Ups and Downs. So we start off with the intro track featuring One Take J, and honestly I don't really know who this guy is, but he didn't impress me here. I gotta start this album off with a down. It's a bad song. The beat is fine, and One Take J doesn't really add anything to it. His voice is really bad in my opinion. His flows are serviceable, I guess. His lyrics don't really add anything either. And when you compare it to the next song that comes up, which is a very similar sounding song that features much more talented rappers than One Take J, this one really leaves you wanting more, so I gotta give it a down. Speaking of the next song though, it's the single to the album called Pure Water featuring the Migos, and this song is quite awesome, and I give it a big ol' up. The Migos have great performances on this. This beat, while similar to the one before it, sounds a lot better, a lot cleaner, and a lot sharper. The Migos, like I said, just all three of them give really great performances, especially Offset, who I think has the best verse of the album. This song just works for me on every level. I'm giving it an up. Throw another up on there as well for On God, featuring Tyga, A$AP Ferg, and Rocky, and YG. There are elements of this song that I do like, and there are songs that I don't like so much. For example, I'm not a huge fan of the hook delivered by A$AP Ferg. It's a DJ Mustard song. Ferg, you can relax on the flow in the chorus, just kind of do your thing. But other than that, I thought everybody brought their A game for the verses, and DJ Mustard really made a great beat for this song, and I really liked the nuances and the switch-ups that happened throughout the track. I think this is really good. It's definitely getting an up. That does bring us to Baguettes in the Face, featuring a Boogie with the Hoodie, Nav, and Playboy Cardi. And if you take those three rappers' personalities and combine them into one, you almost get enough personality for one regular person. It's getting it down. I mean, what is there to say about this song? I mean, everybody involved is just completely boring and uninteresting to listen to. If you make a hip-hop beat that you think would sound good with Nav on it, that's when you start over and make a new beat. A Boogie gives an absolutely half-assed performance on the hook, and Playboy Cardi's Interstate 10 featuring Future is next, and wow, what an awkward mess this song was. It's getting a big ol' down. This is just a case of two differing styles coming together on one song, and they just don't complement each other at all. Future has his little auto-tuning crooner shtick that has gotten him at this point of his career, but honestly, at this point, just feels like an excuse for him to not work as hard. And DJ Mustard makes a really not really upbeat, but a fairly upbeat West Coast hip-hop song, you know, a typical DJ Mustard song, which is fine, but it's got Future on it. Future doesn't sound good on this song at all, but you gotta give some blame to DJ Mustard for making a beat that just does not play to any of Future's strengths as an artist. This song's a mess. That does bring us to the song 100 Bands. Got 100 bands. Got 10 bands in my right hand and 10 bands in my left hand. It doesn't multiply. If you got 10 bands in each hand, you only got 20 bands, not 100. Nevertheless, though, Quavo and YG both sound pretty good, and Meek Mill actually brings a pretty refreshing energy to this song that I can't find on the other tracks on here, so I'm gonna give it an up anyways, despite the ridiculous chorus. The next song on here is called Whoa Whoa, featuring Gunna and Young Thug, my two favorite rappers. You would think that'd be an automatic down, but this song works. I gotta give it an up. I feel like I'm betraying my brand by liking a song that features Young Thug, but what can I say? This is actually pretty good. Most of it is down to the beat work, though. DJ Mustard put in a really great beat that unlike the Future cut a couple songs earlier, actually does cater to some of Young Thug's most appealing attributes, as well as Gunna's, and even Young Thug doesn't sound as annoying and hateable on this track as I have known him to be in the past. Honestly, this song just came together very nicely, and this is the pleasant surprise of the album for me. That does bring us, though, to Surface, featuring LMA and Dolla Sign. Unfortunately, as the title suggests, this song's appeal is all surface level and nothing underneath. It's getting down. I'm not a big fan of Dolla Sign, and I haven't heard much of this LMA girl, but her verse on this song was absolutely horrible. This is just a boring song, honestly. This is nothing interesting going on here at all. The second to last song on here is called Ballin', featuring Roddy Ricch, the newest XXL freshman. I don't know, despite some problems I had with this song, I thought overall it was fine. I'm gonna give it an up. If you watched my XXL reaction video, you may have heard that I don't think Roddy Ricch is a very interesting artist. And I still don't think that, but this song actually made me understand why he's a XXL freshman. He's got some pretty hard-hitting flows. He sounds pretty good on this beat. The beat itself is really good. This is just a good song. And that brings us to the last song of the album, featuring the late Nipsey Hussle. It's called Perfect 10. And rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. This song, it's getting an up. And that was Perfect 10, and as you can see, it was very obviously not a perfect 10. Honestly, it was a bit of a mixed bag. I thought some of the songs were really good, but I also thought there were a lot of very skippable tracks. I can't say I recommend this album, but there are some cuts that I could definitely tell you to listen to. The songs that were ups were really, really high ups for me, but the songs I gave downs to were really, really low points on this album. There was really no happy medium here. It was either really good, really bad. It just kind of met in the middle for a real mixed bag of a project. But that wraps up another episode of Up and Down Album Reviews. If you have any thoughts and opinions on this album, please comment them down below and let me know. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and as always, have a blessed week, and we will see you in the next video. I'm still working on that outro.